evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It is a Monday, the third day in the last month of the year 2024. It is a very good evening, and I welcome you all back live to Kwesi TV. This is Ghana Volleyball Today. It is live and airborne with your very own man, Kwesi. Last Friday, didn't come on. Oh yes, we talked about a whole lot of stuffs, factors that are hindering Ghana volleyball's recognition in the international level. A whole lot was said. Let me know in the comment section what you heard, what you learned that very day on Friday. Alright, so today we're gonna talk about some good things too. It is all about volleyball, and it is Kwesi TV. It's me, Kwesi, this evening for you, and I welcome you all once again. Listen, it is a new month, and I wish you well. It is a new month. I pray that, just as the Bible said, as we do accept Christ, we have been made new, that the old things have been put away, and now all things have been made anew. So this evening, I pray into your life that as we've entered the month of December, the last month in the year 2024, I pray that may everything be new in our lives. May everything be new in our job. May everything be new in our workplaces. May everything be new wherever we touch and step. In the mighty name of Jesus. Again, I pray that may the good Lord shower his blessings lastly for us before the year ends. From now till the last day of December. And may the good Lord himself protect, guide, and take care of us. And then also usher us into 2025 with peace and harmony. Okay. It is exactly 8:05 p.m. right here at my clock. Let us know in the comment section where you are watching us live from. Don't forget to subscribe, and subscribe. Once again, this is Kwesi TV, and I am your chief driver, Kwesi. I'm gonna take you through the airwaves smoothly. This evening we got a lot to discuss. The Western Regional Volleyball Association Super Clash has ended peacefully. Yesterday it was a final between Spikers of Dunkwa and Westside Volleyball Club of Western Region Takrady. What a match it was. Listen, the Elwa Queens Volleyball Club, the Elwa Queens Social Club, Elwa Queens Volleyball Club of Ghana, they also had their end of year party. Some players were awarded, some individuals received some accolades. And also the Hunsembeba Association. Ya League Navy and the Ecoso. What do you say? Now, God will next year. And you'll be a greater Volleyball Association when you schedule data. That is your video. Come on. Once again, this is QC TV, and it is your man Brouhaha here this evening. Listen, this live is proudly supported by Lexis Hub. Lexis Hub deals in everything watches. Listen, they deal in everything bracelets, both men and women, watches and bracelets. You need something to pamper your wrist for a wedding, for an engagement, for whatever event it is. Contact Lexis Hub. And they are located inside Bema Camp, Accra. They deal in high quality watches, high quality bracelets, luxurious watches and bracelets. So contact them on 0240 548 308. 0240 548 308 or 0559 012 258. 0559 012 258. Lexis Hub. Like, comment, and also don't forget to share. Don't forget to like. Let us know in the comment section where you are watching this live from. Stay tuned. In the next few minutes, we are going to enter into this good discussion. Once again, this is Brouhaha here, and it is QC TV. It is Ghana Volleyball Today live with Brouhaha. A whole lot of topics this evening to be discussed. All right, Yentim Shim. Okay. So, the Western Regional Volleyball Association had its second Western Regional Volleyball League ended successfully for the zones. And I think it was one way or the other a good one. It wasn't the best that we expected, but at least something to, carry on doing what we need to do in volleyball. So in Zone 1, which is Takwa Zone, the teams that qualified initially were Possible Hands Pioneers, and then also Spikers Volleyball Club of Dunkwa Onofin. Okay. Then in Western Region, Glorious Anointed Hands, West Side, and then also one other team that I do not really recall their name so well. Now, Possible Hands couldn't partake, okay, and so they were replaced with Go United of Bogoso. And so, yesterday and Saturday, at the Asari Upon Schools Complex, there happened the Western Regional Volleyball Association's Super Clash. It is the second edition. Yes, the maiden edition was held at the same venue, and Possible Hands Volleyball Club men won gold and their women won silver. Whereas West Side Volleyball Club last year in the maiden edition of the Super Clash, their men won silver and their women won gold. And so I think those two teams are the topmost teams in Western region so far. But this year, I think, how do you call it? Spikers surprised them, especially West Side. It's quite unfortunate. Possible ones couldn't partake. Yes, and so I cannot base it all on it that they could have defeated possible hands. Yes, but Spikers surprised everyone, and they have been crowned champions. It ended so well. Okay, and so how do you call it? Spikers hosted Westside in the final, and then they won by 3-2. Initially, how do you call it? Westside won the first 2 sets because it was a best out of 5 game. Westside won the first 2 sets, and surprisingly, Spikers Volleyball Club of Dunkwao overturned the table and then quickly defeated, how do you call it? Westside by 3-2. It was quite an interesting game. Again, we are so sorry we couldn't bring you a live coverage. Okay, we tried everything we could, but it's quite unfortunate. We couldn't meet certain things that would take us there. But it was an impressive game. So on Saturday, few updates that I can give you. West Side hosted Spikers Volleyball Club, and the Spikers defeated them by 2 sets straight. Okay, that was a best out of 3 game in the group stages, and so Spikers won against West Side men by 2 straight sets. Then Go Netit won against Pioneers Volleyball Club by 2-1. That's for men. West Side hosted Glorious Anointed Hands, won by 2 straight sets. Okay, I could update, but in it all was the final, and damn, how I wish I was there to telecast it live for you all to, enjoy it. West Side had the surprise of their time as a Spikers Volleyball Club gave it to them from behind, 2 sets down to 3-2. Joy B of Dunkwao. Akwa we hardwin. Hey, oh hardwin papa. So Joy B in the dome no. Yesterday, the first day of December in the last month of the year 2024, they've gone home with gold medal and a trophy, the ultimate, a trophy. You understand? They've taken it all the way from Western region to Central region. You know, I feel God willing next year, team or maybe they are going to defend their title. And you know, one other thing was that this time round, the Western Regional Volleyball Association was able to invite the national president, Mr. George Tete Esquire, that he should come and have a look. He should come and witness what Western Region also has when it comes to volleyball. But let me tell you this. In the Greater Accra Volleyball League, okay, I can boldly tell you that about 40% of the players in the Greater Accra Volleyball League are Western Regional players. Okay, the Greater Accra Volleyball League. And I think it was a good cause for the chairman to, invite the national president and then some other executives of the Ghana Volleyball Association to witness the Western Regional Volleyball Super Clash. Okay. I do believe that God willing next year, the leaders of Western Regional Volleyball Association would put the right measures in place to make sure that they have a good and a better league as compared to this year and that of last year. It's quite unfortunate to say this year, no, na eno maybe so yes, Romo. Just as President said last time, say, God willing, next year it's likely we are going to have a national league. No, we are saying, say, they should do everything possible so that going into next year, you bet me ayenyoma kama na IFA. What you say? That is it from Western Region. West Side. We took it woto consciously. 3-2 from Spikers Volleyball Club Dunkwao. Before we have bro possible hands and sound. Oh my goodness. So Joy B, together with Spikers Volleyball Club, we say a good congratulations to you. Well done. Keep it up. Charlie, me te say I say my small boy be or a very dangerous pa. I say Lord Mu Pro Max. Wow. I wish to meet that young man one of these days, yeah. From Spikers Volleyball Club. I learned that the guy is so damn good. So I wish to meet him one day. Yeah, I would love to meet him one day. These are the people who would love to promote, yeah. Once again, this is Ghana Volleyball Today with Brakwesi. Proudly supported by Lexis Hub. Contact them on 0240 548 308 0559 012 258. Yen Remu Bio into Spikers for the no from Western Regional Volleyball Association. What you say, Yen Remu. Now, yesterday, Sunday, 1st December. HSN no, I want to say, okay. I work with for the Ekoye, you can say 30th. Yes, 30th November rather. The last day in November 2024. And that was the Elwa Queens Volleyball Club's end of year party. Hey, easy. The videos be me pa enough for more. Sana volleyball for ye ma mo akwenya pa ni omo be ye wo grum ha no. Hey, Ken Elliott. Vitus Tulo the wicked man. Oh wow. You see, on Saturday in a work stadium around. Jams Mutele. Jams Muchabam. Okay. Hey, Moses Kunde, aka Baroni. Wonderful. But Charlie, it was quite an interesting moment. Though I wasn't invited into, I couldn't, go there. I say, see, I understand a system, you know. Have to, go to where you are invited. Yes, sir. As I say, but we had reps, okay. The pictures ni bini tregu o screen so hono. Pictures ni bini tregu no. So Ajara Bubaka, Mone, Farouk Umar, and Ken Elliott, Mone ade. Some of them won the most disciplined players here and there, ade, most valuable players ade. And yes, that is from the Ewa Queens Volleyball Club. I do believe say that is the trend that you now see say kakran the yin follow. Yes, bit by bit, Ghana Volleyball will rise again. Okay. Ti utumu say on one mountain, you can say backdrop kama na Ewa Queens Volleyball Club logos ni ade titale so ni ade. Hey! The Wappings will pay guy. Yeah, fratting and a coupon. Yeah. The Wappings were a guy. Me to send me so from me say IPC for so and Chomus by your end of year awards night. Ay, damn it. Hey. Yes, indeed, that is it from our Wappings. Pictures in behind the Gusu Tregu screen so what I say. Saturday, no, 30th November, no, near Course Work Stadium. That's just some modern doom lights na jams near Kosona. Mapuka. Matthias the same go for book room. Hey, John Mopomube Hagen Papa. Yankupon Yadana say Atichir Musegum, which need to mean Jam Musisia was Ankamobe Hagen or Grum Papa. Hey, Vitus Tulu Elliott. Oh, no. Okay, so once again, this is Ghana Volleyball today with Brakwesi. Yebetia Romania dim komona nkasa na hu hie yie na nkasa na ye bae no. Nti baby bia wo bia share link no. Won subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Brakwesi is live and airborne this evening on Kwesi TV via YouTube. Share it onto all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok, Twitch, baby bia. So messenger ho. Send it to people in their DMs. Subscribe. Nindi volleyball hon komo. Say Ghana volleyball na be yi what you say. Say tiase ne yehu a tiase ne ye won kwan die. Ebe yi. Many phobium say if persuasion fails, force is applied. So definitely we are persuading bit by bit. Some far force will be applied. Okay, yen try won samambra. Happy yen tinshimo. And come on kasa. My name is Brakwesi and this is Kwesi TV, Ghana Volleyball today. All right, yes, I have a view. As it is, live broadcast is proudly supported by Lexis Hall. Quality watches, but affordable in price. Quality watches and bracelets, but affordable in price. So moderate in pricing. Contact Lexis Hub on 0240 548 308 0559 012 258. Locate them inside Bema Camp. Now you be come on. Unsubscribe here, but more than subscribe to the channel. Won't share link no so share link no mama Mr. Share link no share the link, share the link. Lexis Hub. Oh, mama mbodini ye ma Lexis Hub. Lexis Hub. Home of quality watches and bracelets. So listen, contact Lexis Hub on 0240 548 308 0240 548 308 or 0559 012 258 0559 012 258 and then grab your quality, luxurious and affordable watch now. Anthony be round common yen for 1 minute in fanya DB. Yes, me who's an impact kakra bi na join the live no. Listen, let's multiply it by 5 on. Multiply it by 5. Let others also join us here. Yen share link no. What you say? Aha. Yen share link no tentem. Okay, yenti wurem we. Ha, yenti wurem. Ebi wo misan mo akwaba. Bruni Beka say welcome back once again. Now, answer betu yan komo so no. The person me no wonche Awurade asem kakra bi a short one. Colossians chapter number 3 verse 23 to 24. And Christ you are serving. Whatever you do, work at it with all your hearts, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, not for braggery, not for anyone, but as you are working hard for the Lord. In whatever you do, you are working hard for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. Thank you so much this evening as you all join me as we discuss about Ghana volleyball and its development. This evening I'm going to take you through some few discussions, okay? I'm not doing, but you be doing come here. Okay, so first on the table, say the Greater Accra Volleyball League has ended successfully. Yes, God being so good, the Greater Accra Volleyball League has ended peacefully. What I say, it ended good, most especially when we had our Super Champions Cup played at the Borteyman. Charlie, the ambience there, it was so good. The feeling was so good. And see, personally, okay, maybe they say God willing next season, the Greater Accra Volleyball League in particular will be played in Borteyman. Now, yending common faha. The last match for the 2024 Greater Accra Volleyball League was played on the 3rd of November 2024 at Borteyman. That was the last match we played. Okay. The person calculation kakra. 3rd November. It was a Sunday. Okay. Yes. It was right after the Quest Event Volleyball Recognition Awards. Then followed the GAVA Super Champions Cup, where Elwa Queens ladies got defeated by the Air Force ladies by 3 straight sets. Then the Air Force men defeated the Army men in the Armed Forces Derby by 3 sets to 2. So the Air Force men and women this season won treble, league, knockout, and the Super Champions Cup. That was like a great achievement so far. I one way or the other realized that they deserved it because they've worked so hard and then they earned it all. Now, look at something. 3rd November 2024. The entire of the Greater Accra Volleyball League season 2024 ended successfully and in a grand style. From 3rd November till today, 1st December, approximately 1 solid month now. Do you know that the Greater Accra Volleyball Association hasn't met? Per my sources, they've not met. They've not had a meeting so far. Per my sources, that GAVA has not met. Before I go on with GAVA have not met, there has been a deal. That is why Great hasn't met to, discuss the way forward on the GAVA League 2024. And that is to accountability. Per my sources, it is alleged that a personality in charge of accounting to the federation is actually, let me put it in this way, say lagging. He is delaying. Okay. It's a month now, but GAVA hasn't met to discuss the way forward on the Greater Accra Volleyball League 2025 season. Mind you, God willing, next year, again, I'm saying this once again, that the president of the Volleyball Republic of Ghana, His Excellency President, Mr. George Tete Esquire, said at the Quest Event Volleyball Recognition Awards that, God willing, next year, there's going to be a national league. And little information I've gathered elsewhere shows that latest by November, God willing, next year, the national league will commence and end in that November. So it is either the national league may start 1st November and then end 30th November, or whichever date that will be set for it. Now, those in charge of accounting to the board members of the Greater Accra Volleyball Association or the executives of the Greater Accra Volleyball Association, as at now, accounting is ready, which is delaying a whole process of GAVA meeting and then discussing things. But I don't understand something here. Your ball league away. 3rd November ni we league no. Yes. 3rd November. That was the last day GAVA. So far, so good. After that, no, there has been no tournament, no championship, no whatever from GAVA till now. So up till now, yenyan render account here. Akantamasi ebeshia. Now, back to GAVA NCIM. GAVA, per my sources no. HSA. Those in charge of rendering accounts to the board or the executives no enyambai. So once they are not in, they can't meet. So my point is that boss Coach Yellow. He's that one person or a hardworking yes. He's so hardworking. But Coach Yellow won't penny for where they need you. I just want to find out, say, until the way forward into next season. So those in charge of rendering accounts, no, any radio, can't we still progress and then have the meetings, discuss and plan? Then later on, when the account is ready, no more baby render. Sa account no, edi ama penny for no. Then baby a lapses near the idea one more correct na. Because it baffles me. Assistance, Munyen share. That means we do not even know when to start the league next year. Okay, Munyen share. That means there is no budget for next year's league. Munyen share. That means there has not been any consultation or approach for sponsorship. I am assuming. So far as a GAVA meeting, penifoni share, that means munya budget. Okay, munya budget for next season. Now munya budget no. Mubesi de enya sponsorship. Now, November na end, we are in December. And mind you, a little consultations am I know shows that those corporate bodies entities no, for you to win a sponsorship from them no, at least starting from September, October, November, you need to send in your proposals. Quarter mid of November, your proposals needs to be in. So that if indeed they would love to, sponsor your activity, your event, or whatsoever you wish them to sponsor now, you will factor it into their budget for the ensuing year. No? But Greater Accra Volleyball Association for no, as it stands here, amunya meeting here, as it stands, my budget in ready here. Then it means next season we sponsorship ana. Is that what we are saying? Anka menkwa anka even before our leg no crab end no. Before our leg no be end no. Proposal should be ready. Okay? You can't say budget into the proposals should be ready. Now, scheduling for next season no should be ready. Now, one thing I'm already realizing is we always wait till the 11th hour. And that is when we have issues with the service teams. Because we know how our process is. By now, minim some of the letters are called, but I'm not sure. By now, letters should be sent out to the various teams, especially the service teams. Our monodia release is very difficult now. Letting them know when to start the league next season and when to end. The kind of championships in next season's league. Tourneys and our tournament at one next season's league. Then they will also start processing from now. Because if you find say Air Force in particular, Ghana Air Force in particular, is that one team releasing their players back to camp very difficult. It is very, very difficult. Count of Ghana Police. Another team is when the player release a day. Okay, so as at this time, then it means data mobile schedule for next season. The likeliness you postpone high. I'm told say every year the league starts in April 7th, depending on the calendar. So the likeliness GAVA, God willing, next year league no start. We postponed no high. You understand? I don't understand certain things. Why say as at this time still we've not met? As at this time we've not met. As at this time GAVA phone nyen shiaye. Omunyen shiaye. Maybe and then Monday, why they I don't know. But per my sources, till now, Minyanti so mweshia. It's quite surprising, Yes, and it looks like it looks as if say, Jumano diama ibinum. But listen, a Jumani no, and work at your hole. And work at your. That is why Colossians chapter 3 verse 23 that whatever we are doing, we should do it as if we are doing it to the Lord and not for humanly masters. Listen, maybe what we are doing today may not have an impact on our lives today. But one thing we need to understand is that the decisions we take now, the actions we take now, what we do now is definitely going to have an impact on the next generation. Listen, Ghana Volleyball Association is suffering now because of some kind of decisions earlier on. Mpenifo association no enim no etekiye. That is why we are suffering now. This is the time we need to restructure our things. Okay? We are in a transformational stage. And so we have to be diligent in our doing. ebe ya nneɛma bɛyɛ den ɛbɛkɔ sɛnea ɛyɛ sɛ yɛ den ɛnkɔ. As it stands, GAVA hasn't met. But we do know that God willing next season, yɛbɛbɔ GAVA League asen abɔ National League. Sɛ me no wɔte ha yi, GAVA is, I can say I'm not sure they are planning of restructuring the league. And so it will be very difficult to see yɛbɛbɔ Borteyman. And that is going to be their excuse that we can't get funding to the venue. Yes, we can't get funding. Yeah, funding. But the teams are paying registration fees near the day. By now, Uncle Yeshia, sorry. By now, Uncle Yeshia, near restructure league, no. Then we know that Yekoni say next season, Yebebo Borteyman. This time round, you squeezing league, no. Instead of all year round, we are squeezing it to 3 months. 3 months near the weekends, that 3 months in the bed, ebebo. And so if registration fees, no, say neighbor na, all together, no, you bet me I abo Borteyman. Now, I want to send back to be a anxiety and say some teams would even play the league till the end and they would not pay. They would not pay their registration fee. Hey, Gaba, you be doing come later. And when you be doing come, my teams be mudin. You be come once. You know, at some point, Gaba, for you let us feel like you are letting the teams dictate for you. The teams are now deciding for you, of which it is not right. We are not saying impose certain things on them, but there are certain things they need to be done right. You cannot tell me that you are playing a league where for a team to be recognized as a registered team in the league, no, unless they pay their affiliation fee or registration fee. Without the execution of that duty, no team qualifies to play the league. So GAVA hasn't met as it stands now. Greater Accra Volleyball Association, maybe say enne and omushia there. Finna contact me sources. But hey, now. Account omunya render account from 3rd November till you can't say, and then 3rd December. 1 solid month. Accounts not rendered. In the government for no, they do not even know as it stands how much was spent all throughout in the 2024 season. So Moboka, so Munya fast war, say yeah then, say Munya sponsorship, say a year then, say a year then. Nothing. Hey. Anyway, say mo se mo render account no. Na mo so mu nhia dia yate ye betwen but mo gintu mu say say kwan bia mo befa so a God will next year bebo Borteyman ye bebo because it is so sad. Some of the youngsters are crying. They are crying. Seriously, they are crying. Why? Because most of them wants to find greener pastures outside of Ghana's world through volleyball. But the unfortunate thing is that they will send in their video highlights and they get rejected. The reason being that the environment, the space, the venue, so poor. The comments that comes out, so poor. Yeah? You cannot grudge them. Richard Amano, Rashaka Katadat, Paul Lakan, Al Hassan Idi Imoro, Abdel Hamid Ibrahim, Malik, you can't say. Akole sukra miye finidi Air Force girlie miye finidi. You understand? Benedict Akole, Sandra Ayepwa, Hakim Mukaila. Sa players na you can't say bans. By God being so good that they've gotten the opportunity to play, by grace, and probably based on some national assignment, be able to get the opportunity to go. Now these young ones now they are not getting the opportunity to go and play national again, almost one because we have equally good players. When they get the opportunity to, explore the outer world now of volleyball now, Charlie. Easy. GAVA penny for your sermon. We beg, do everything possible to make sure that God willing next season the GAVA League will be played in a gym, aka Borteyman. It is a must. Ghana volleyball is on the rise, and this is the time we have to, with all diligence, lift it up. We shouldn't be lagging on things, being lackadaisical here and there. No. And mpenifo binu mo ho no ma ho. Mpenifo binu mo ho a. It looks as if say every idea be try to bring you on board beyond. They find a good reason to refute that idea. Meanwhile, when you share the idea with other people, they get to know that that idea is reasonable enough. Listen, Mumpenifona, you are fighting for civilian teams now. They can't go to Borteyman. They won't get transportation. Are you in their pocket? Are you in their pocket? When you do that, you are giving the clubs now, the teams, the so-called teams, say, in the football no more. Hey, a team have to travel all the way from Western region to Northern region. I don't know, is it the Ghana Football Association finding more transportation another day? No. You understand? Last Friday, I was telling you that this is the time we all need to sacrifice a whole lot of things to make sure that volleyball gets well today. Okay? Minim say wow hwe me no say unwo ya obewo. Obi wo hwe me ya wawo o ma ba ko mienu miensa. Me obi, me oba ba ko. Obi wo be for. Obi nso afi no wa woni dey fresh. You understand? The likeliness say they are going to adapt what we were doing, high. So the question then becomes say, so me ba kobi. Onu su be yin say obebo volleyball a, onu su ba bebo wo wi akete we mu ana. Hey, Dabi. Let whatever we are doing now, let's do it as if we are doing it unto the Lord and not to human masters. As we are convinced that whatever we are doing here, we have a reward in heaven. Maye nye pesemin kumnya ne nyomenome bi ne on. Me nye sa. Tava mpeni fo yesramo. Coach Yellow woni wodom no. Dr. Edward, we dey any dimwa maso monko do mesramo. You have to do the needful. And can say by now, by an assistance by now. Nka GAVA League 2025 season no ayeden aba. Nka aba by now nka aba. We know say best started this time. Teams know how much they are going to pay. I've heard of the increments near the eba. And the most surprising thing is that service teams no need to civilian teams na government penifoni bi musu mo no. Omu ntua but service teams need to are not lamenting. Listen, league na ebo na ewie mu ankasa no when you win, bibia ndaso a wode beku fi. Well, I think this year I hear a year kakra because we be ebe end bia no one way or the other no trophies and then medals be edited so. That's a good cause. But just as last time I know me read it, for our league or competitions to be recognized at the international level, on a more serious note, sponsorships and prize money near the idea. No, maybe I didn't read that side for you. Mama me reading chiremo ni entriaso. Mama me reading a one chiremo ni eden. Yentriaso. Sa no money na factors. Now, if we are not going to get prize money, then let's play at the Borteyman. Let the teams, enjoy. at least teams will start benefiting kakra because that is when most of the players will get good videos for their highlights. Then they start selling themselves outside. See, we have equally better players as compared to those playing outside there. Trust me, we have equally better players. You can't tell me that Aminu Yakubu of Ghana Army, when he plays at Borteyman, get good videos, highlights, and sent to an agent. They call him for a trial. They will pick him up. They will. Technically, you understand? Now listen, prize money and awards. The presence of substantial prize money, trophies, or other recognition can indicate an international level competition. Inti yeye awards night na mo kasa. Mo de mombra mbeshe ho makeke. Na intumi nya ne o mebi mfam project the good image of volleyball ni kasa. Now it is being said here, prize money, medals, awards, and other recognitions. You understand? Inti no sisi ano ne o say if we are not getting prize money na yati. You organize the awards night yesremo. Let's all get involved. Let's all together promote it. Again, Yembo Borteyman, because logistics, organization and logistics talks about the choice of venue. The choice of venue selection. We are doing good volleyball in Ghana. Ghanaians are playing very good volleyball. And so we need to get to that top level. Last time, Obi contacted me outside Ghana from all the way from UK. Okay? And, and he say, looking at the kind of players we have in Ghana, now we are not able to compete at the international level. Then, Kenya money at the echo. Why? Because they have organized themselves well. They've been recognized internationally. Yes, we have the human resources, but the the structural resources now I say you use no mean can infrastructure no back we are crying about money. Maybe more catchers say they can't transport themselves to. Hey, what do you mean say you can't transport yourself? But when you are playing the GAVA League, if you can't say team bia you can't say 13 matches are ultimate transport you can't say 6 to 7 times away from your home. But Borteyman, you can't transport yourself. Yes, Ramo, let's do things right. Let's all together help build volleyball. Let's all together help lift the good image of volleyball. Let's all together help raise the standard of volleyball in the country. Na bibianya kama. Tie, God willing, next season. Obi obekacha say next season volleyball league never started 7th April no. Menjintum. Until say officially GAVA and Kasabe then ebe release letters. No actually will say God willing next year we are going to start at this date. Epacho. There is no scheduled date as it stands for GAVA League 2025. Whatever you are hearing outside there is an assumption. Why? Because GAVA and Kasamushia no more planning for next season. Say nena afi no mbishia dia. But as it stands, I mean, because GAVA and secondly, those in charge of accounting to the board members of GAVA, Enyan read accounts. So budgets crown me sure say I ready. Well, maybe on which me I budget aside the accounting. But in your credit I say, as it stands, we do not know when to start GAVA League next season. If you know when to start GAVA League next season, then tell me which will be the first match and which will be the last match for next season. Now, in the comment section, God willing, next season, we do not know when to start. Rumors everybody batches in 6th match or and a will and a will. You get it? Ain't you know? Sana deni hina ayede enya kwaye. And so that is it, by the way. GAVA League 2025 no. And Penifoni Nyanshia. It is alleged. Sources close to the Greater Accra Volleyball Association, which is a GAVA in Nyanshia. Secondly, those in charge of financing are also render accounts to GAVA no Zunyanye. Since 3rd November 2024 till now. I hope in 1 month. Anyway, this live is proudly supported by Lexis Hall. Lexis Hall. Everything watches. Both men and women. Bracelets. Is it watches now? Quality papa. Now we're trying to show up this year. Maybe no craft. Yay! Maybe I don't wait today. Can be each row. Last Friday, I don't know if you know. What do you say? In the GAVA League 2025 season, no. 24 it's like the senior 2025 no end year no. I was just so happy. Like it ended in a star. So beautiful. Yakobono Borteyman, you know. I realize like almost everyone feels like playing at Borteyman. Almost everyone, every single player. See, we are going to conduct a census on that. And GAVA Penny, for you come to realize that the so-called civilian teams now more kase they can't go no. They will go. They will go. There are some of the players, they have their own cars. A little contributions on the fuel the car away, they go and come every day. On the Kwaba. On the channel. Some of the teams, they can join the service teams. The truth of the matter is that we need to restructure our league. And this is what we are going to discuss some other time. We need to restructure our league. Listen, the league we are playing here, but we want a better version of it. A better version of it, and then they say we will play in a hall. Okay? Listen, Friday night we can't same way. Yeah, and we were lamenting. We were crying and weeping. Say, hey, we need a hall. And our football phone with stadiums. You see us street small more. Ye say more, ye say more. But we the volleyball people no. Just one volleyball hall to boost of cranny in ya can't want some cancer. And by God being so good, no. African games at the home, you know, we've been able to have a volleyball hall. Listen, the Rwandans are playing their league at one venue. A man about one venue, a man about one venue. In our case, we do not have two venues. Okay. So civilian team bifi say on to me inquire, then it means unqualified to play at the Borteyman. Civilian team were ready to transport themselves there. They should go. Service teams no almost wire crowd to go. They should go. Because a team be player in your contract outside Ghana. The team benefits, I think, a 40% of the proceeds of the Ghana Volleyball Association. What you say? And also another topic you ever discuss. So why say, hey, inti anka Ghana mi wo we ana say Erwa Queens wo we ana IPC. Now within a season now when you have 4 players assign a contract. Ebi ko Rwanda, ebi ko Europe, ebi ko hen 4. Now the process no each player be only 40%. Like, do you understand what I mean? Do you understand what I mean? Yes, this is what we want. This is what we want. And mind you, for us to be internationally recognized, the more we keep exporting our players out there, the more we gain international recognition. Look at here, kind of saying, no more Keita of Mali. He's just raising the flag of Mali. Oh, Italy. Or Indonesia, the Challenger Cup, no, and he did marvelously well. And you know, yes, Ramon Penifon, yes, Ramon, yeah, Pamwacho, please, yeah, Pamwacho. We need to do things right. National League, no, Mr. President, nyame pa next year, but more than a quan be obefaso bebasu be a man embraso, because we need the National League. That is a good cause. We need the National League. Money happen, let it happen. We need the National League. A very important part. Ne Greater Accra Volleyball Association for no. Yeah. Mwankasan komo bi e ba ne kire say when you send in letters, you don't do follow up. Yes, Ramu, any di moi. Yes, Ramu ya pamwacho. Do follow ups, okay? Sponsorship letters and more like proposals and more send a call. Okay? Letters and more send it to Ghana Volleyball Association. Say I'm working on the venue pricing in my please do follow up. Everyone was Mr. Edem Dochi or Ghana Volleyball Association. You can't say Nanayao, IPC or Ghana Volleyball Association, but Greater Accra Volleyball Association is fumbling with Ghana Volleyball Association. Why? More, I mean, you know, work hand in hand, let's get things right, and then push things going. Hey, amiti, anka miss will be common over $100, anka baby. Oh, now you're far grown to anka baby do. Anka baby de. But here is the case. They are not getting the opportunity because they are not getting good video highlights near the idea. Inti, you can say, Mr. Divine Adam Dochi of Elwa Queens. See, within a season, when you be 4 or 5 players no more sign a contract outside Ghana, won't you be happy? I mean, you are going to, earn extra income to, support your team on why you You understand? Yes, Ramo. Yes, Ramo. Let's do things right. Let's do things right. Any de muswa mushia nso amomamente. Membre bedi hu nkomo se mushia. Mushia ye na nkomo efiri mu bae ni. Momamente monka. Ena e Monday anadwo. Nyame porch na Tuesday. From now momamente monka se mushia because minim say Mondays na muteshia. Mushia momamente monka. Ansa me sources na yeden abekasa akire me. Okay, on this note no, ye dey see here. Send in your comments. See, going forward no. We are going to allow phone in. We'll be to free into the live. Near Dinkomo. What I say, we're free. We're free into the live near Dinkomo. That you feeling me? Ha! Bit by bit, we are advancing. Now, one other thing, soon they say, PCTV, we want to upgrade our broadcasting output now. And so we've planned of purchasing extra equipment. Once normally on a phone, you're live streaming on the idea. Yes, but this time I want to upgrade it, you know. So we want to give you a better output. Hopefully by mid of December, as you to me the purchasing in your man. We have a budget of just 20,000 Ghana cedis. I know it's a huge amount of money, okay? But do support us. We want to acquire at least 4 cameras and then some transmitters. Now support here. Munti Kwesi TV, we would love to upgrade our broadcasting services for you. Okay. So we have a budget of 20,000 Ghana cedis. We want to purchase new equipment. Okay, I want to say initially phone and idea live streaming, okay. And this time around we want to upgrade ourselves. Okay. It is a part of the project said can lift the good image of volleyball in the country. Okay, so we need your support. Something little to support us. Pay and calculation, no. See, to me, nimpa be 2,000. Okay, nimpa be 2,000. Now, be I contributed 10 cedis at the support here. You know, there are other things you go to turn in kakra. But for camera and transmitters, no. And ye cambo more 20,000. No. There are other things that you go to turn in kakra. I myself, together with team Kwesi TV, we are working so hard to get those things. It is support us, okay? We need 20,000 Ghana cedis. Ubetumi asend 500, ubetumi asend 1,000, ubetumi asend 10 cedis, ubetumi asend 20 cedis. At least 10 cedis. Yes, she said a total of 2,000 contributions times 10 cedis. Remember 20,000 flat. Then we just, make the order. Latest by 20th to 25th there. I see to me order 10. We want to try it out at the Gusa Games UCC 2025. What do I say? So support us. You can contact us on 0257 855032, 0257 855032, or you can send in your support through that same line. Okay, it is a mobile money number, MTN mobile money number 0257 855032, 0257 855032. Just support a good cause. Okay, we want to upgrade our live streaming services for you. We want to better it so that while then we feel you can say, I have supported a good cause. That is just by the way. Again, say be I want to mean mobile money director. You bet me a dial star 920 star 924 hash. Star 920 star 924 hash. Pop up in everybody no be sell for you can say short code, voting short code, and also you ain't say the who voting, but whichever Ube voted to that means you are supporting that equipment. So we have MN1, MN2, and then MN3. MN1, MN2, MN3. Into those 3 short codes, S standing for camera, transmitter, and then laptop. Okay, that is just by the way. So support a good cause. It is at least a minimum of 10 cedis support. So let's all support a good cause. God willing, next season, Anka, you will start live March. You understand? Our 4 cameras all round, and we are streaming from all angles. Giving you some close shots near the idea so that you would enjoy it more. Okay, and so that is just by the way. This live was proudly supported by Lexis Hub. You say you may you think come ye pa. See, GAVA penny for yes ramo why? Yes ramo. Mushana mo to nyoma kama my. So Lexis Hub, home of quality and affordable watches and bracelets. Contact them on 0240 548 308. 0240 548 308 or 0559 012 258. 0559 012 258. Locate them inside Bema Camp Accra. They do nationwide delivery within Accra, out of Accra, and even worldwide. Baby, they can deliver it for you. Once again, thank you for joining us this evening on Ghana Volleyball today with Brouhaha. This is Kwesi TV, and I was your host this evening, Brouhaha. I wish you a very good night. I love you all. Bye-bye.